Hello, my name is Esperanza Rangel. Welcome back to another Saucy Bass Talk. Today we have
Tiger.
So we're doing our final rating: 5 bass players, 5 local bass players, underground bass players, underrated bass players, however you want to call it. Very underrated, I would say. Especially in this category, there's one in specific that is maddening how underrated he is. Maddening. So we are going to be rating these bass players. Like I said, it will be our last video. We're not going to be doing any more videos rating bass players anymore because we do want to start doing other content. We do want to thank our sponsors.
Oh, Juicy Ears.
Juicy Ears. So you can get these in-ear monitors, in-ear monitors at Juice's Music Shop. And if you add our promo codes, which is Hope10 or
Tiger10,
you could get a 10% discount off of any Juicy Ears. So you can't combine the promo codes, but you could use either or, and you could grab yourself a nice pair. They have different colors. I have this pink one. You have an orange one, right?
Orange one.
Yeah, and I am ready to get a new pair. I want to get a green one, so I can mix match them. I think that'd be pretty cool. So thank you so much, Juice's Music Shop, for sponsoring this video. For our disclaimers before we begin, we want to remind you guys to not take these ratings
personal.
Yeah, you guys.
Stop.
Stop with your vibe. Just remember that these are bass players that we chose specifically because we really think that they are underrated and that they deserve to be kind of more in the spotlight.
And that we admire too.
And we constantly listen to their stuff and we follow their stuff and we learn from them too. We analyze a lot of these videos together, and these are bass players that we do that with. So don't take anything personally. Music is very subjective. You could have all kinds of ratings or kinds of opinions. So this is just our opinions. Anything you want to add to the disclaimers? I forget.
No.
We're kind of trash, so we don't really supposed to be rating anyone. But
yeah, but
when I say we, I'm saying more me.
No, both of us. But it's to the point where there are more bass players than just the general ones.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely. So those are our disclaimers. If we forget another disclaimer, just go back to our old videos. You'll see them there. Today we are going to be rating on 3 categories. So number 1 would be
dexterity.
Yes. So
right?
Would that be? Yeah, dexterity. Damn. We haven't filmed in a long time. So
yeah.
So pretty much like the knowledge of your fretboard.
Yeah.
So, ¿cómo sabes usar tu fretboard?
Sí.
Si lo sabes usar bien.
Si lo sabes.
Bottom line, if you know your stuff. Yeah, if you know your stuff, pretty much. Then the second one would be base or pocket. So how good is your base? How good is your pocket? If you got it like that or not. And the third one
would be sauce.
Yeah, your sauce. Not Chris Brown's story.
Not Chris Brown.
No, but the sauce.
No CB.
So are you saucy with it? How's it going, Are people going to talk about your sauciness on that bass? We want to know. We want to know.
Extracurricular skill.
Yeah, I think to get to the sauce, you have to have number 1, number 2 locked in.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then you could add your sauce. Yeah. Sometimes, I remember I used to do sauce first, and then I forget the other 2, and it's like, girl, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Also, we're drinking now. Saludos a Raúl. He's behind the camera right now. He's actually responsible for all this setup, so thank you very much for that. So yeah, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, the first bass player that we are going to be rating is Kevin from Grupo Exalte.
Oh, okay, my boy Kevin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you know who are we rating? I sent you the stuff. Did you not do your homework at all?
I'm like those artists that go to Jimmy Kimmel.
Not prepared.
Yeah, they don't see their emails.
Not prepared. So, Kevin from Grupo Exalte.
Yeah, which I met him as a sextero.
Same, well, we both did in Santana.
Which she's an amazing sextero as well.
Yeah.
Amazing, but
surprised us as a bass player. Very surprising. And I think he's very true to that Santana sound.
Yeah, true.
You hear him and you're like, that's the Santana bass player, because you could hear LA bass players. And
of course.
You hear Santana, Orange County, I would say. But yeah, let's start with dexterity. What do you think?
I think he knows his fretboard really good, actually. I see him going up and down and stuff like that, so I'll give him a 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have the same rating for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On dexterity, I would say the same thing too. Oh. I really like. I was actually listening to some of their stuff today. This song called Antes. It's a cover.
Yeah. It's a cover.
I really like how he plays it,
Yeah.
but I prefer him better in corridos. I really think that his sound is
speed.
more prominent. Yeah.
He has a lot of speed.
Yeah, but really good. So base.
Base, low key, I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe sometimes because of his speed, but also because of his bases. Nah,
Damn.
that's crazy. I'll give him. I've seen him always play other type of brands that other people don't really.
Yeah, they're not too common.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I met him using Yamaha, and then I think now he has an Ibanez or something.
I'm not like a fan of Yamahas that much.
I used to like Yamahas, but they're kind of bright.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
So, Base, I think 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
I honestly, I would give him an 8 on 7. An 8 on 7.5. I would give him an 8 on Base. I really enjoy to hear him, and I do get that punch that I like. He punches people through his music. No, I do get that punch from him a lot of the times. Yeah. I really like how he plays. But let's go to the nitty gritty of sauciness.
Saucy, I think he has a lot of sauce.
He's saucy.
He has a lot of chords. You know, he slides down a lot. I think he's really saucy. I'll give him 8.5 as well.
That's actually what I was thinking the same thing. 8.5 on sauce. I really enjoy how he plays, and he's very confident on what he's doing, which is very, very important when you're playing bass. Definitely. All right, you ready to go to the second one?
Yes.
Okay. So the next one up is Sergio Martinez.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm actually pretty new to his stuff.
Oh, really?
I started analyzing his stuff once you sent me, and like when we were analyzing who we wanted to rate, and went, damn.
Yes.
I saw this video that he has on Instagram that he plays kind of like an insert of one of the Mac Miller songs. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, I know what you're... Yeah.
It's great. But I'm going to say, on his rating, I was a little bit divided. Because he does play with Tercer Elemento, right? He's working with them. Okay. So when I was hearing him with Tercer Elemento, my rating was different from when I would hear him on like the freestyle stuff that he has on his Instagram.
Okay.
So it was a little bit divided, so I had to do kind of like an overall rating of him.
I don't know if this might be the case or not, because like I like to base myself off of like live performances also, like, you know, and like I said on the other videos, you know, I could sit down for hours and make 1 minute video and I'll sound badass.
Right.
But once I'm in live, like,
that's a different thing. Yeah.
Can I really do those things? And I'm not saying about I'm not saying this about Sergio, because I've seen a couple videos live and it's like, oh my God, this guy is ridiculous, you know? But it's a cause and effect, you know?
Right.
Like I said many times, you could sit down right there for hours, create a 1 minute video, and you're gonna be able to do a bunch of stuff, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I was just like a little bit divided, like on the ratings, like I said, because then I would go to, like, I would see some stuff, and then I was like, oh man, like he has like such a good sound, and he sounds natural when he plays. Because you know that if you're transitioning from, like, let's say playing corridos to trying to play other type of genres, a lot of the times as bass players, we think that we have it made because we got it, like we started playing a cover, for example, un cover de, I don't know, Mac Miller, just because of him. But then you hear it, and in your bass, the sound translates like you play corridos. So that's, I feel like, to know how to translate the sound that you're supposed to have, that's a big plus. And I feel like he does it well.
Borderline. Yeah. Like, it's a borderline to I don't know if a lot of people are going to know this reference. There's a borderline of sounding toy.
Yes.
You know, and the borderline, it's really fine. It's like when a drummer, and I know all you drummers are going to know this, doing
oh my
doesn't mean you know how to play funk.
No, and you know what comment? I know we're like kind of jumping away from
of course,
basic, but like I think it's important to mention, like, for example, like some drummers, when they think that they're doing reggaeton.
Yes.
And bass players too. A lot of people shy a lot about like reggaeton, but there's bass lines in reggaeton.
Oh, of course.
But
back to
Sergio.
Yeah, of course. And then I think this guy is ridiculous. You know, I've never met the guy. I've obviously Instagram and stuff like that, but to me, he's
up there.
Yes, up there.
And very underrated.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. I think he's one of the ones that is like I would like to go more in depth about, but just for the purposes of this video, we do have to rate him.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, I think for me, I would give him an 8.5 across the board on each of the categories. And the reason why is because, like I said, like for me, it's really important when a bass player is able to jump from genre to genre, and they give that sound to every specific thing that they're playing. Okay. I think that's a big plus.
Yeah, of course.
So, and the way that he does it is very natural too, and he's very clean. Very clean, although he's doing all kinds of things. I feel like he's really clean.
Okay.
And I almost enjoy his base more than a common bass player that you might know of.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was actually kind of going with. I was going to give him a 9 across, but I think on base, I don't know if it's his style or not, but I would have to listen to him with the drummer.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, the only video I've seen with him with the drummer, I think it's like a jazz band that he plays with or something like that, which it sounds dope, but he's soloing, stuff like that. So, I mean, bass, I didn't rate him on bass, no. So on bass, I would give him 8, just because I would have to listen to him with the drummer.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
Number 1 and number 3, I'll give him a 9. Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Talented guy.
Yeah, very talented. Yeah. El siguiente es Tío Nacho.
Oh.
This one actually was recommended by Carmelo Sotelo.
Oh, okay.
And when he recommended it to us, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So, yo hace poquito lo vi en Holloway porque fue a practicar con Regulo, yo fui a practicar con mi grupo. Muchos saludos, tío Nacho. Espero que algún día pueda venir aquí a grabar con nosotros porque ya le extendí mi invitación y dice que a lo mejor sí.
¿Oh, sí?
Sí,
okay.
yeah, so, ojalá que sí. Pero lo estaba escuchando y lo bueno es que me tocó casualmente escucharlo en vivo.
Oh, okay.
You know, porque estaba en el cuarto al lado de nosotros.
Sí.
So, lo estaba escuchando lo que estaba haciendo. Quiero decir algo muy importante en este caso, que el señor obviamente es como casi de la edad de nuestro papá, ¿correcto? Sí. A mí se me hace muy interesante y muy importante el hecho de que, a pesar de que tiene tantos años tocando como músico experimentado de más antes, y todavía tiene el sonido que muchos jóvenes no pueden todavía ni siquiera tener.
Yep.
So, para que un músico de la edad de este señor pueda seguir trascendiendo tras los géneros y los sonidos, es muy importante.
Y realmente es tener la mente abierta
para aprender eso.
Para aprender lo progresivo, lo que ese style, you know?
El tocar con Regulo.
Sí, muchas
en
canciones.
Y bajo, it's like top notch.
Eso de Don Nacho es que tocas algo sierreño o norteño y se oye sierreño y norteño.
Ya tiene el toque que tiene que tener.
Que tiene que tener. Y cuando tocan lo progresivo de Regulo, lo que sea, it sounds. Se suena como lo progresivo. Like
esos son sonidos que mucha gente no entiende que se tienen que tener. Sí. Solamente porque está, digamos, como por ejemplo yo, si me pongo a sacar covers de diferentes géneros y me escucho igual, mi sonido se escucha igual. Sí. I didn't really take out that cover then.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to transport those sounds.
Sí.
Para mi base, un 8, efectivamente un 8 en la base definitivamente, pero se me olvidó el dexterity, ¿verdad?
Oh, sí,
dexterity quiere decir, ya lo habíamos explicado al principio, pero el saber tu...
Sí.
¿Cómo se dice fretboard? Fretboard?
Fretboard.
Tu este. Esto de aquí.
El palo.
El paleste que usa.
No,
el
Oh, what the heck?
Pues el fretboard.
No.
Pues Dexterity es simplemente como la educación que tienes o la sabiduría que tienes en tu diapasón. Para mí, 9.
¿Sí?
Sin duda. Solamente por el hecho de que ha sabido cambiar de estilo con los años y ha sabido mantener ese sonido. Para mí, yo lo respeto mucho, no sé si estoy siendo generosa al dar un 9, pero la verdad para mí sí es un 9. ¿Qué piensas?
Yo le voy a dar un 8.5 porque yo pienso que se queda en su elemento.
Tercer elemento.
No es el tercer elemento. Se queda en su elemento en de que...
o sea, ese cuadro, pues.
Sí, exactamente. Tiene sus escalas y de ahí pues puede sonar mal que diga no sale de allí, pero no es mal.
No.
Porque
lo maneja bien.
Sí, porque si ustedes saben una escala, las notas que sean 7 notas, lo que sea, uno no sabe porque no somos, lo que sea, lo que es la escala, esas notas para poder, darles vueltas de acá para acá, es lo que me gusta mucho de él.
Oh, sí.
¿Sí me entiendes? O sea, él puede quedarse aquí, pero todo como varía sus notas es lo que, en vez de que esté, y sí lo he mirado trabajar el diapasón, pero sí, por eso yo digo 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
En base, yo diría que la base, pues como lo escuché yo cuando estaba escuchando los rehearsals y en los videos que estuve analizando también, yo diría que un 8.5 porque estaba de verdad holding down everything y está todo muy acopladito y todo. Y hay que entender también que él es un músico que es a performing musician.
Oh, sí, claro.
Y para poder hacer lo que es el entretenimiento en el escenario y saber tener base y tocar lo que estás tocando con tantos tonos y las progresiones que tienen las canciones de arreglo,
todavía poder,
muy difícil.
Porque si la gente lo ha mirado y los que no lo han mirado, vayan a buscar videos de él.
Sí, voy a poner unos links aquí abajo para que lo vean.
Y verán que Don Nacho se mueve y eso y el otro, pero nunca pierde lo que está haciendo.
Tiene carisma.
Yeah.
Tiene, o sea, muy buen músico, la verdad. Lo admiramos mucho aquí, obviamente.
Sí, claro.
Para Sauce, para explicarlo mejor en español, sería como que si tiene ese como ese sazón.
Sí, eso.
Ese sazón en la música. Realmente siento que como no lo he escuchado en otro tipo de elementos, en otro tipo de música, no sé exactamente qué dar en ese tipo de calificación porque a lo que yo he escuchado, sí, muchas de las cosas dicen, que
sí,
está padre eso así. Le daría un 7.5, nada más porque no lo he escuchado en otras cosas que yo pueda decir, de verdad, escucho el sazón que tiene y...
Pero es lo que voy a lo mismo, que si él tiene eso de le gusta quedarse en su elemento. O sea, tocar lo que está tocando bien, ¿sí me entiendes? Yo le voy a dar también 7.5, por lo mismo también pienso. Pero, obviamente, pues, el tío Nacho.
Saludos, tío Nacho.
Yeah. Muy buen bajista.
The next one would be Omar from Los Muchachos, right?
Yes.
Really good bass player as well, really young. I feel like he has a fresh sound, but also has a maturity in his sound that I really like.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. That's what I think too as well.
Yeah. Let's go right off the bat, dexterity. What do you think?
I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to sound nice and not nice, but it might be leaning more towards an 8. But just for the fact that, no sé, como que I just feel, no sé, como que I need...
you can't get to that 8 yet. It's just,
I
think we just need to hear more
maybe
outside of Muchachos.
Eso también.
Maybe.
Because
I was thinking the same thing, but I was leaning more towards the 8 just because of being able to play with a band for so long and also being able to give us a fresh sound. It's kind of hard sometimes when you're in a band for a long time because sometimes a lot of bass players just settle and they always just sound the same and you're kind of like, are you not learning anything else? But I feel like I've heard different progressions throughout time from him, so I would do that. But yeah, I mean, I feel that I was a little bit divided too.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen any more. I don't know. Maybe I'm being tough on him because of that, but yeah, I'll stick to it.
On base, I was listening to him this morning actually. I would give him an 8 on base. I really like his base, honestly. And I like the confidence that he has while playing his base. You could hear it, and he's not going all wild where you're like, oh, he's really trying to do a base.
Yeah.
I think a lot of bassers, we forget that doing anything of the categories that we're rating in, it doesn't mean you have to transmit it necessarily with your body.
Yeah,
it's really just in your hands and your essence naturally flows. I think I would do that for him. On base, I would do an 8 for sure.
Base, I actually would give him an 8.5.
Okay.
I think he's really solid. And like you said, I feel like he projects that old school basse like with some freshness. You know, like so I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So I'll give him my 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to sauce now. I honestly, I'm gonna be very honest. I don't get a lot of sauciness from him.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But I think that.
I got scared. I'm putting the door open anyway.
Okay. But what was it saying?
Sauciness.
Yeah, so sauciness, I don't see a lot of it as well, but I think it complements for the really good bass that he has.
Yeah. Like
we said it in other videos for other musicos. And he also reminds me a lot of like Sergio Vega's bass player style. You know?
Yeah, if you sound like kind of like that style, you're like,
ridiculous bass.
Yeah.
Like dope ass dude. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, and again, not having a freaking 8 or 9 on something doesn't mean you're bad. You know?
No.
Because like we said, there's bass players. En ¿cómo se dice el dicho? En géneros.
¿Se rompen gustos?
El gusto
se rompen géneros.
Right? There's bass players that are all over the place, boom, sick, but they're lacking base other way around.
Yeah,
you know?
It's true. It's a good point that you guys need to understand too, that when we are doing these ratings, it's a little bit hard a lot of the times because like, you know, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm going to take a point from this and I'll put it into this because he has more of this and that. But that doesn't mean it's not a good bass player. It just means that like, oh, if he works on this, and that will bump him up more. But other than that, I enjoy playing, like hearing him play, and I've heard a lot of his stuff, and I really like what he does. And he's young, and he sounds really good. So.
Yeah, I like that he, like, again, going back to point number 1, I like that he projects an old school sound with a lot of freshness.
Yeah, yeah, that gives us hope too, because we don't want to lose like that oldness in a bass. Like that sound is so rich, and a lot of bass players that are growing up with other type of sounds, they're losing that like, I don't want to say antique, but that nostalgic way of playing norteño, you know? Start crying.
Just remember, this doesn't go just for bass players, but all musicians in general. Just because you're badass doesn't mean you're not lacking something.
Just leave. I leave the room.
Like, dude, I'm lacking weight.
No, you have a lot of weight. I'm lacking reasons to live. Okay.
I'm lacking a gym membership. Woo!
Wow. El siguiente es Iván Ochoa.
Oh.
Wow. Yo tengo mi rate aquí.
I'm gonna say it.
Say
I'm
it.
just gonna throw it out
there.
there.
Say it, bro. Say it.
Baby Iván Cabrales.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Suena medio raro, pero todos sabemos quién es Iván Cabrales.
Y ese es su...
y yo siento...
su daddy.
Su daddy.
No.
Y yo siento que
siento algo que me mueve un ritmo.
Pues se llama Iván también, ¿no?
Sí, Iván.
Oh, ¿ve? Ya tiene nombre.
Yeah. No,
Y siento que Iván...
yeah.
Ahí está.
La única diferencia siento yo es nada más... Yo siento que es tal vez nada más la experiencia.
Maybe.
Porque no sé cuántos años tiene Iván Ochoa tocando.
Sí, porque lo hicimos, pues yo lo digo, ¿verdad? Siempre lo escuchaba en los videos de Plan de Ataque, ¿verdad? And I would be like, oh my God, who the heck is this guy? You know, ¿quién es? Like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hay un adorno que hace en el frondoso árbol, you know, you know, whatever. Crazy, you know?
Yeah.
So hasta que tú me dijiste, you know? Me dijiste, oh, es este guy. And I went to look him up on Instagram. I was like, oh my God, this guy's crazy.
A mí lo que me gusta mucho de la forma que él toca es que este muchacho es un bajista natural. Yo siento que, como por ejemplo, como yo y como muchos otros bajistas, nos hicimos bajistas. Yo siento que yo me hice bajista. Yo siento que naturalmente no me salen las cosas.
Sí, pues como yo también, muchos piensas que todavía dicen, oh, tú eres acordeonero, pero...
Pero siento que él es... la naturaleza que le sale cuando toca, el sonido es just seamless. It's like so good. En él, siento que across the board, la verdad, voy a darle un 9 en las 3 categorías.
La neta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y este sí es uno de los bajistas que la gente no sabe mucho de él.
No.
O sea,
Y
su
hay
Instagram
un
está muy
video,
abandonado. Y es como
para que lo
"What?".
vayan a escuchar, hay un video en YouTube, es de Plan de Ataque y es una tocada completa. Y lo miran, creo que están en unos apartamentos o algo así.
Ajá.
Búsquenlo. Oh, man.
Le voy a poner el link.
Yeah.
Voy a poner el link para que lo vean. Porque la verdad, este muchacho es muy talentoso y es uno de los bajistas que yo siento que la verdad está...
Y creo que ahorita está tocando con Roberto Tapia y con La Nueva Adicción. So, eso te dice mucho.
Muchísimo. Ya, es muy, muy bueno. So, yo le di 9 en las 3 categorías. Este es el rating más alto que he dado en estos 3 videos.
Yo le voy a dar... Es como una canción, yo le voy a dar... Ya. Yo le voy a dar un 9 también, completely.
Ajá.
Pero en SAS, 9.5.
Ok, ya.
Yeah, like...
Yo voy a mantener mis 9 porque ya me da vergüenza cambiarlos. Pero, sí. So, sauce, como habíamos dicho, es el sazón que le pones.
Sí,
en
el
la
sabor.
El sabor.
Yeah.
Sí, el sabor. Y luego la primera categoría es
Con
dexterity.
mazola. Oh, no, no.
Con mazola. La primera categoría, para explicarlo un poquito mejor, era el conocimiento de tu diapasón.
Sí.
Venga, eso se escuchó bien. Conocimiento de tu diapasón.
Sí, como si sabemos lo que estamos haciendo.
Sí, no. Ni sabíamos cómo se llamaba hasta que lo busqué en Google.
Nosotros vendemos aseguranzas, pero no sé qué estamos haciendo aquí.
La segunda es la base. 9 por todo, por mí, porque
Sí.
es la verdad muy
No,
padrísimo.
es muy...
Y ojalá que algún día nos toque coincidir para que venga también un video.
Para que nos enseñe algo, ¿no?
No todo. Que nos enseñe a tocar.
A tocar,
punto.
el bajo.
Sí. Pero muchos saludos, Iván, y espero que un día estés por acá y podamos hablar contigo. Nos hace falta un consejo. Pues ya fueron todos.
¿Fueron todos?
Pero decimos que en por ser el último video, vamos a hacer un honorable mention. So we're going to be mentioning 3 bass players that we feel like they didn't make it into the ratings. And the only reason why is because we really just had to choose 5. Did we really have to just choose 5? No. This is my channel. Could do whatever I want.
Our sponsor just said 5, but...
Yeah. So our sponsor was like, bro, keep it at 5. And we're like,
Yeah.
you paying, dog, so yeah.
Simmer down.
I know.
Simmer down.
So these ones that I'm going to mention, so I have, and I'm going to just mention their Instagram.
And then we could do like a general voting, no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like one voting.
Mm-hmm.
Voting.
One voting.
One barco. So the following 3 bass players, we chose them and put them on this list because we think that they do bring a different sound to what bass playing is.
Mm-hmm.
And people are not really picking up on them yet, but hopefully they are, and they listen to their things because they sound really good and they have... What am I saying? I'm just like rambling. They sound good, goddammit. They sound good. And so we're going to go ahead and mention them. So we have Cheps_bass, which is the bass player for Los de la Costa.
Yeah.
And then we have Rios, which is his Instagram. I didn't write it here. What the fuck? He's a freelancer. He doesn't play for anyone.
Oh, okay.
But he is the one that you said you're a little bit divided because he has a sound similarity to Cram.
To Cram, even to Fredo.
And then the last one would be Javier Lopez, which is Javi_bass.
Oh, yeah, Gerardo's bass player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which he's really underrated too, I think, because he don't post shit no more.
Yeah. I'm like Mimi with my 2 posts.
Yeah.
I have like 2 posts on
yeah, he's crazy too.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
He's good.
Crazy,
but like Cheps_bass, I would give him 8.
Yeah.
Overall.
Overall.
I'm just doing an overall.
Okay.
But if we were to cut it down, obviously my ratings would be different, but it would sum up to an 8, kind of.
Okay. I think mine too, actually.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because he has a really good base.
He does.
And then what I like from him is that he adorna como el tipo where like it's his placements, like you notice, like when cuando adorna, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like the regular stuff where like you know he's gonna do something, you know? So se le notan sus adornos, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Then we have Rios. I was listening to his stuff. Saludos, actually, he said that he actually was going to do a video also.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of like the same content that we're
that's
doing,
tight.
which I think is pretty awesome.
If you rate us, it better be under 5.
We don't deserve anything.
Yeah.
No. But I was watching his stuff, and I really, really like his style, how he plays, to be
I
honest.
like the store 5 and below.
Yeah, I like his style of playing, and I think it is because I'm lately listening to that kind of bass playing.
Mhm.
Y me interesa mucho, me está llamando mucho la atención. So he is one of the ones that I've listened to, and I really like how he plays and everything. So muchos saludos, and do that video, man, and mándanos saludos. And if you rate us, be nice, man.
Be generous.
Be generous. Be generous. What do you rate him? Did I even rate him?
No.
I would give him, because that style to me is really hard. Also, I would do an 8 for him.
Actually, I'm on an A as well.
Yeah.
But I am on a borderline. The reason why is because, like I said before, like I base myself a lot listening to them live. Mm-hmm. Like it's a whole different ball game when you listen to them live than if you're just recording a video, whatever. But regardless, even to record a video like that and whatever he's doing, oh my God, really good.
Yeah.
So definitely. He's really talented as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you said you're sticking with an 8.
I'm sticking with the 8 as well.
Sounds good. And then Javi_bass, Javier Lopez.
Javi as well, same thing.
Yeah, I think these were all 8s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same thing.
Which is good.
Like I need to listen to it. And I think that's why they're on the bonus list, because I've never listened to them like in person.
Yeah, same.
Only obviously through social media or whatever. But whatever they post and stuff, it sounds really good.
Yeah, no, I really think that these people are all 8s, and we decided to put them on there as the 3 bonus mentions, because they really need, people really need to hear them.
Yeah.
They need to kind of get out of their box and kind of hear what's going on and stuff like that. I'm excited to see what else they post, and
also if people out there seeing these videos, comment like other bass players that we don't even know as well.
There's, I'm sure, tons.
Like I've said it in the past, and hopefully this sticks and people see this. You will learn something from anybody.
Yeah, even if it is like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Even if it is that.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what they learned from me.
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to. That? Not doing it.
All the... For me?
For you? All those faces?
Hold
on.
We don't want to
gum chewing from me? They don't want it.
But yeah, you'll learn a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, from not wanting to do that, or from oh, damn, I like that, And people, please, if somebody asks you, can you teach me or can you show me? Be nice.
Yeah. Or if someone asks you, hey, can you show me how to do that, or how do you do that? Don't hit us with the, oh, I don't even know how to do myself. Don't be that humble. Know that if I'm asking you or we're asking,
it's hard. It's hard.
And
I'm gonna say from experience, it's hard. Because
to say yes.
No. Well, because you don't want to come out and say, oh, sí, compa, or whatever,
But you don't know how to use compa.
Yeah, I don't use compa.
And I was like, when did you even say that? No, I think if I ask someone, because I've asked multiple bass players, like, hey, I kind of like what you did there. Can you teach me that? Or can you tell me how you did it?
And they're like, ¿Cómo te voy a enseñar?
And I was like, ¿Cómo no? Have you heard how I play? Teach me something.
I'm going to say this because you're my buddy, Alex from Escolta.
God damn it.
Tell him, show me something, bro.
He's like, nah.
Nah, what am I going to show you?
To play?
Exactly. That's why I was never ever able to play accordion. The end.
Just blame it on him?
Because of Alex.
My career's gone because of you. I could say that about Marilo Pineda, because he never wanted to teach me.
Marilo Pineda likes me, so.
Well, apparently he doesn't like me. He was our manager before, remember, for a while? And I asked him sometimes, oh, can you teach me some stuff? He's like, you don't need to be taught, And I'm like, bro, I need to be left alone.
Come on, I'm playing a 6-string Jampa Titushi.
And actually playing a 6-string bass that he actually le saca provecho to play. It's not like, I'm not going to mention bass players, but someone specifically out there has a 6-string bass and only plays on 3 strings. So let's just leave it there. Anyways, we're done with our video.
We're done?
we're done. This is it. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for showing up. I did threaten you with legal action, so
yeah,
I'm glad you showed up.
But she said she gonna buy me Taco Bell.
It's gonna happen. So thank you very much for watching, you guys. We do have one last video that we're gonna film, and that's gonna be rating each other.
Damn.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening right now. So we'll see you guys. This was this was Saucy Bass Talk. This is Esperanza Rangel.
This is Tiger.
And thank you so much, Juice's Music Shop, for sponsoring this video. And hope you guys run over right now.
Please check them out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I'm what is it called? Well, like I'm gonna not spoiler, but like I'm gonna like put it here on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said it first type of thing.
Yeah, he said it first.
Yeah, I said it first. Get them before they hit Guitar Center.
Yes.
But God's glory, you know, this is going good.
Yes.
You know?
And then excited to know that we're both officially
artists.
From a Juice's Music Shop artist.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. So thank you so much, Juice's Music Shop, for sponsoring this video.
So
like
a lot
I
of
said,
stuff coming.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're all set. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.